when you see young people with a big fatty neck hump right in here, it's because their body is laying down fat deposits around the spine to protect it, because it's having to hold that forward head posture. Forward head posture is very, very often connected to forward shoulders and a very tight chest. And so in order to get that head to get back into alignment, we need to open that chest. And so that's what this next series of exercises is designed to do. The first exercise we're going to do is called the reach up, reach back. And so I'm going to cross my arms in front of me, and I'm going to hook the thumbs. And my thumbs are hooked because I'm actually using my back to pull my arms apart. So if my thumbs weren't hooked, they would just pop backwards. So I'm hooking the thumbs, pulling my arms apart, raising my arms above my head as far as I can, getting a nice stretch, and then I'm going to turn my palms towards each other. Now, leaving the palms facing up, that's really important, I'm going to slowly bring the arms down. Now, I'm not just bringing them down exactly at my sides, I'm pulling them back, engaging the muscles of the upper back as I go, and getting a nice stretch through the shoulders. Let's do 20 of those. This is a great exercise because it lubricates the shoulder joints, it opens the chest, and it strengthens the back. Be sure to take a big deep breath in as you lift, and exhale and release as you drop. Be sure you're not arching your back. Keep your neck relaxed. You might want to try alternating which thumb you put on top as you're lifting. And don't skimp on the upper back workout. Really pull your arms open as you're releasing down. This is such a great exercise. If you could do 20 a day, you would really see a difference in your shoulder range of motion, the openness of your chest, and the strength in your upper back. So for this stretch, we're going to use a rolled up towel. You can see I just kind of put some tape on mine to keep it together. If you decide that you want it to be a thicker prop, you can roll 2 towels together. You can just kind of play with what you want. 2 towels together is going to be a deeper stretch. First, we're going to start off with that lengthwise rolled towel stretch. So it might take a little adjusting to get it just in the right spot. And you roll open. You might feel a couple little adjustments in your spine. And again, palms towards the ceiling, and just breathe and relax and feel your body open. And when you're ready, go ahead and move your hands into a Y position. Remember, relaxation is the key. If your arms don't want to stay in that Y position, you can hold on to something like a couple of cans of soup or water bottles or something if you need that little bit of extra weight, if your shoulders are not cooperating. And lastly, into that Superman position, getting the maximum stretch there in that upper back. Relaxing the neck. And again, when you're done, roll to the side and sit up. So these are two exercises that are really going to strengthen the upper back. So I'm going to show you the positioning while I'm sitting up, but it actually occurs lying down. So the first thing is starting with my arms in a goalpost position, and I'm going to reach one arm at a time up above my head, but I'm maintaining contact with the ground. It's harder than it sounds. So essentially the position is going to look like this. One arm at a time, going up. And the second exercise is going to be pushing back into the ground with my elbows. It'll make sense when we do it, so let's just go ahead and get into position. So I'm going to be on my back, relaxing my legs, and first thing we're going to go into that goalpost position. Now, the trick, like I said, is to keep contact with the ground at all times. Your tendency is going to be to want to lift your elbow up towards the ceiling. So make sure it's stuck to the ground the whole time. So we're going to move that first arm up above the head. Now, if you're going like this, that's breaking contact. Only go as far as you can go while maintaining contact. You might not be able to straighten it all the way, and you should find that it requires a great deal of muscle strength in the upper back. Let's do the other side. So you want to do about 20 of those on each side. Get as high as you can, and once again, maintain contact with the ground. Here we go. These arm slides are deceptively difficult. You really need to use a lot of upper back strength in order to keep that arm down against the ground. Every time you straighten your arm, you can go ahead and try to get it up a little higher, a little straighter above your head. Once you warm up a little bit, you should be able to get more range of motion in the position. Be sure you're not tensing your belly or engaging any muscles in your legs to do this. Keep the rest of the body totally relaxed. Even try to relax the neck, even though there's a lot of action going on around it. Do the movement nice and slowly. You'll get the full benefit of all of the strengthening exercise if you just do it nice and slow, very calculated, very smooth. Keep breathing. Find some relaxation even though you're working hard. Try not to tense other parts of your body. That makes you work harder than you need to. That's exerting more energy than you need to. Only use the energy that is needed to do the exercise and leave the rest of the body to relax. Now, when you're done, we're going to rotate the arms so that your fists are pointed towards the ceiling. And what we're going to do is we're just going to push into the ground with your elbows. It's a static position, but I'm pushing. It doesn't look like much, but all of my muscles in my upper back are screaming at me. I'm really firing those muscles, pulling the shoulder blades together, pushing my elbows into the ground, and relax. Take a minute, shake it out a little bit. We're gonna do it 2 more times. Ready? Push. Keep pushing hard as you can, and relax. All right, let's do one more. We're gonna hold it a little longer, and push. Push. Hard. Your muscles should be screaming at you. This is an exercise. Push. The more we strengthen that upper back, the better our posture is gonna be. Let's even out those muscle imbalances. Push. Your triceps should be talking to you, the back of your shoulders, the upper back, everything. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, you should be shaking, 3, 2, and relax and shake it out. Take a breath. Now this next one is a seated row, and we want to pay attention to making sure that we're putting our body in right angles as we do this. So the first right angle that we're going to do is we're going to bring the arms out straight at a right angle from my vertical body. And then I'm going to create right angles with my elbows, and there's a right angle between my upper arm and my body. Then I'm going to put my thumbs up and come into this position. And again, my arms are still at right angles, and so are my armpits. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm strengthening the upper back. So when I get into this first position, I'm pulling my shoulder blades together and I'm getting my elbows back as far as I can. And then my thumbs come up and I'm putting my thumbs back as far as I can. So I'm really engaging the upper back. So you can inhale and exhale. It might help to put the chair up against a wall where you can have your elbows and thumbs touch the wall as a frame of reference to make sure that you're not kind of slacking off as you get a couple under your belt. It helps to exhale when you're bringing your thumbs up. You're thinking about keeping your shoulders nice and low, and you're not arching the back at all. You're keeping a nice neutral spine. Make sure you're not drooping your elbows down as you get a little bit tired. Keep them up. Make sure there's a right angle between your upper arm and your body, as well as between your upper arm and your forearm. Pull those shoulder blades together. Feel the burn all through your shoulders, your upper back, and the backs of your arms. Don't let up. There's only a few more. Good. Roll those shoulders.